right here on Hollister, going towards 290. You have what appears to be a Shell here, a Shell over there, but the logo for Shell doesn't have a reserve, copyright, or a trademark at all on both sides. But that's not the point. The point is that I don't think you're allowed to. I would have to have someone look into this, but I don't think you're allowed to have a gas station. But they had two gas stations this close to an underpass, because you could look at the highway where it got 3 cuts in the concrete, and due to the fact that it's operating off of concrete, I'm not sure, but I would think that highways are supposed to be, especially state or international highways, are supposed to be able to, some would, I would think so, that you'd have to be able to disassemble them at some point in case you'd have an invasion during a world war, or an invasion from another country, or even a domestic terrorism invasion. So by looking at the concrete, I don't think that there's a suspension system that's supposed to be able to withstand the impact of the cars on the highway traveling. Going across the highway, which you'd have to go by the weight of the vehicle, the weight of the passenger, the velocity, and then gravity. So since everything is concrete going across, that's a clear indication to me that there is no bearing suspension system. And why I'm sure that, because if it had a bearing system, it'd have to have oil to lube the bearings to keep it from rusting. And the reason why I know that they don't have that is because on the top of this building up here, we have transmitters that could be gamma radiation. But I know all over Houston that we have gamma radiation communication towers, which if they do, then that would deteriorate which they don't have there, but that would deteriorate the oil that would be used to move the bearings for a suspension system that I think is supposed to be there, but it's not there to withstand the impact from the velocity of the vehicle, the gravity, and the weight of the vehicle, the traffic. And I'm pretty sure you would be able to have to take bridges down at some point in case of an invasion from foreign countries or from a domestic terrorism, but you can't take that down, so I'm pretty sure a belt inspection right there as well. So underground is definitely something, because you don't have too many manhole covers underground. But back to the gas station thing right here, I don't think you're supposed to have transmitters that close, because those transmitters could activate something to cause this gas station to blow up, with the combustion blowing up, especially basically that bridge would be used as to aid the combustion, which would blow the bridge up. And if you can see on the bridge over here, it's pre-cut as well on the brace going across, but it's making an arch, which means by looking at that, I'm not sure, but that would indicate that the intention was with the combustion coming from this right here, there could be something on the highway that they would blame this gas station that appears to be Shell, but no trademark, reserve, or copyright thing, which violates the infringement. Would go back to perjury, but for some reason the state or any department from the state doesn't want to recognize that. But by looking at the arch going up, that means the plan is there could have been something detonated underground. They'll try to blame on the gas station, but through the combustion, you have to have oxygen in order for combustion. So basically, combustion could have caused funnel clouds, possibly why they got 2 gas stations right there and right there. They'll cause a funnel cloud, which will cause it to blow up. That's why it's pre-cut, and that's why the brace holding up the highway, somebody's concrete holding steel out of the depth pass inspection, especially with flooding. But that's why, in my opinion, it makes an arch right there on the braces holding up the highway, it's because the intention was to blow up by some kind of pressure system, and that's probably why they had 2 gas stations with 12 pumps here and 8 pumps over there. It's possible, but that's what I think.